Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some scriptures and a little bit about quantum physics, but mostly about the scriptures. And today's video is entitled, How Have You Believed? How have you believed? We all believe different things. We all act out of our beliefs every day, every minute. We all speak out of our beliefs. We all react in relationships or respond out of our beliefs. So our entire lives are built on what we believe. And so quantum physics attests to this as well. Not that the scriptures need any confirmation, but just FYI, your perception of life determines your reality of life, all the way through, inside and out. So in that mentality, in that context, I want to just address a few things that may be of interest to you. So we'll look at Psalm 18 in a minute, but let's look at the Gospels briefly first. Where in the Gospels did Jesus say, as you have believed, so it shall be for you? This is what he said to the centurion in Matthew 8:13. He said, let it be done just as you have believed. So he's saying the request that you gave, let it be given to you just as you have believed. So he's answering his request and saying yes, but he's saying, I'm going to give it to you according to your faith. If you've believed 100% healing, that's what I'm going to give you. So there is this connection between belief and how God responds to us. I will do it according to the way you have believed. Another example is in Matthew 9:22, to the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years. He said to her, your faith has healed you. So in this example is very similar to this one. He's saying, because you believe that I can completely eliminate this problem you've been having in one split second, and you are counting on me alone and no one else to do this, bam, the issue stopped. Another example is Matthew 9:29. The two blind men, he healed them of their blindness, and he said, according to your faith. According to your faith. That means to the extent of your faith, to the kind of your faith, to everything about your faith. That's what I'm going to act out of. So it's as if the faith is the connection between them and the Lord. And the bigger the faith, the more room there is for him to move. And then lastly, in John 4:50 with the royal official, he says, go, your son will live. So he is saying the same type of thing that he said up here. As you have believed, that's what I'm going to do. According to your faith, go, see about your son, because I'm going to save him and he will live. And then the scripture says, even before he got back to the house, people were running toward him, telling him that his son was recovering. Okay, so there's a connection between our faith and what we believe and what God is willing to do for us. And this is not completely limited by our faith, because God can do whatever he wants. And this is not, people that say, if you die, you didn't have enough faith. I'm not talking about all that. I'm just saying that notice this correlation between faith in some instances and what God is willing to do. Okay, let's look over at Psalm 18. So what does it say? 25 and 26 says, to the merciful, you will show yourself to be merciful. To the blameless, you will show yourself to be blameless. To the pure, you will show yourself to be pure. and to the devious you will show yourself to be shrewd. So in these types of people, or types of hearts, if you will, the merciful person, that word means kind and or devout. So when we have a life or a heart of kindness and devotion to God, He will show Himself that same way to us. Do you see this reaping and sowing in your relationship with the Lord? The word blameless over here, or upright, is another word. Down here, blameless, that means, it doesn't mean perfect. It means complete or sound. So if you are complete and sound in your actions towards others and in your conscience and in your life and in your heart, God will show you, He'll reflect that back to you. And to the pure here, this is referring to morally pure. To the morally pure, He will show Himself to be pure. And then to the devious, and this word is referring to those who are devious or twisted, is really the word. Twisted or crooked. You know how they don't really use that terminology today, but back when I was growing up, when someone was crooked, it meant they were a crook. That meant that they were going to commit crimes and do evil. That's opposed, the crooked is opposed to the straight up person who is full of integrity. And then this last word here, shrewd, it actually can mean torturous. So the Lord will show Himself pure to those who are pure, and to those who are devious or twisted or crooked, He will show Himself to be shrewd or torturous to them. So do you see this reaping and sowing with what you believe over here with faith, but then also how you behave, where your heart is, things you say. So from this we can say, to a certain extent, that the way you live, the way you treat others, the way you see yourself, and the way your heart is positioned and how it's beating, if you will. What is the condition of your heart? That we are affected by these things. We are affected by these things, and these things affect us. And then with God, He responds to us. And so there's this reaping and sowing situation going on here. And then we respond to God, and God responds to us again. So I just wanted you to see this, that as you have believed, so it shall be for you. This may not apply in every situation across the board, but it is a strong theme in the scriptures. And again, God can do whatever He wants. He can heal when people don't believe He's going to heal. And sometimes He won't when everyone in the world asks Him to. He has His own reasons, and He owes us no explanation, because He is good all the time, whether we understand it or not. But just to keep you mindful that, your heart, your words, the themes of your life, the things you say, underline that, the things you say to other people, the things you say about yourself, those are very important. So I just wanted to underline this, how you have believed. How have you believed about different things, whatever the Lord is bringing up in your heart? How have you believed that He is toward you? How have you believed that He sees you? How do you believe that you should treat others? Okay, this is just a little review on how have you believed and the importance of belief and the importance of reaping and sowing in our beliefs, in our words, in our actions, in life. Okay, I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.